Leading other dignitaries into the conference room for the ceremony is the Chief of Defense Staff. Conspicuously behind the CDS is physically the tallest in the room and now the acting Chief of Army Staff, Major General Oluyede. In his opening remarks, the CDS states that it is an unprecedented occurrence to have an acting Chief of Army Staff when there is a substantive Chief of Army Staff who unfortunately is indisposed. He proceeds to read the section of the Armed Forces Act which empowers the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Bola Tinubu, to appoint a service chief.
This is in line with the provisions enshrined in the Armed Forces Act, Cap A20, the laws of the Federation 2004, Part 7, Administration, Government and Command, Section 18, 1 to 4, Appointment of Service Chiefs, etc. Section 19, Powers of Command of Members of Cooperating Services, and Section 22.1, which states as follows. Part 7, Section 18, 1 to 4, Administration, Government and Command, Appointment of Service Chiefs, etc. 1. The President may, after consultation with the Chief of Defense Staff and subject to confirmation by the National Assembly, and appoint such officers in this act referred to as the service chiefs as he thinks fit, in whom the command of the Army, Navy, and Air Force, as the case may be, and their reserves shall be vested.
According to the CDS, the appointment was made by the President to foster continuity in the fight against insecurity, and that Major General Oluyede will act until the President of the country decides otherwise.
Taoreed Biodun Lagbaja went on his leave and went for his medical checkup and had reasons to stay behind to continue to do his medical checkup. It is our prayers that he will get better, fit enough to resume back as the Chief of Army Staff.
The climax of the ceremony is the signing of a takeover note. During his remarks, the acting Chief of Army Staff prayed for the quick recovery of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja, and sought the cooperation of all to achieve set targets.
As highlighted by the Presidency in the announcement, my appointment as Acting Chief of Army Staff is simply to hold sway while Lieutenant General T. Lagbaja, Medical Chief of Army Staff, is a way to enable him to take sufficient time to get necessary medical attention and recuperate. And that I intend to do with the whole of my heart and loyalty to the Constitution, as well as Mr. President, and by extension to my leader, Lieutenant General T. Lagbaja, that I have been mandated to stand in for.
Next, the acting Chief of Army Staff is expected to resume at the Army headquarters, where he will brief the Army High Command about his immediate task. This will expectedly be the domination of terrains and complete destruction of terrorists in the nation's protracted war against insurgency. Ferdinand Duroha, Arise News.